What's up, legends? Scion, we're back, and what I want to do in this video is talk about something that's really not talked about, and it's the fact of the actual seeds. Alright, well, first let's talk about my team that I'm using right now. It's a completely balanced team, and there's a reason that it's a completely balanced team. Alright, so we're using Scaldy, a Scaddy. I believe that's what his name is. Alright, it's not gonna let me show you this way. Alright, fine. Do it this way. Alright. Alright, so of course we're using Freya first, and I'll let you see all her gear. I'm doing my best to try to get set pieces, but because stuff really isn't sorted properly in this game, it's hard most of the time to actually try to get it. But you know, you can just look over stuff, and then some of the gear actually looks the same. Like you see right now that I am using Golden Knight, as you can see right there. I want the evasion rate, you know, for hit turns. That's pretty good for her, just to kind of keep her out of trouble, hopefully, if she can get to that point. But usually you have to get bosses to actually get that type of gear, so just keep that in mind. Try to do sets as much as you can. I know it's hard the way that all of this is set up. It kind of sets it up where it puts sets next to each other most of the time, so when you actually go into here and you put it on like rarity and put it on sets, I didn't want to do that. Take this off. And you put it on that, like, it will put stuff that is like you know, both of these two pieces right here, the same thing. That's from the desert boss, I believe. No, it's from the Trent. I'm sorry, from the Trent. The desert boss is the regal staff type of stuff. This one, it's like these three in a row right down here at the top right here. This is all from the same boss. But when you put it like that, you can kind of like see, but it doesn't have any icons to tell you anything, so it's a little bit awkward. But you know, you just kind of like get to it. That's the best way that I found to sort it and deal with it. It's really not user friendly though. Alright, so it's her skills. I haven't leveled anything yet because I haven't got enough pages for it, but it works out pretty well. As you can see right here, it's my skill gems. You can see I got everything unlocked as far as like the passives and everything else like that. Don't be like Scion. Scion sometimes is colorblind. The red and orange gems sometimes look like they're the same. That's usually a problem. I had that happen to me on a few characters where I thought I was putting in orange and it was red, and I even looked at it and then still ended up like, you see this, these two, you gotta really pay attention. And like, you'll look at it and then you'll look at it really quick again, and they kind of almost look the same color. It's a different shade, yeah, and if you stand there and look at it long enough, it becomes, you know, it starts to be more apparent. But when you're looking at it quick, like if you look over, this looks red, this looks red, this looks orange, this looks orange. It's just annoying. It's annoying. Same thing goes for the indigo and the violet. Two different things. Two different things right there. Pay attention to that. Alright, so as you can see right here, this is we have going on right now. I got all the healing I can, got 4 stars and stuff on her. Works out really well. Transcend, I don't have another piece of her, so it doesn't matter. And I don't have any outfits for her, even though it'd be pretty cool if we could get an outfit for her. Alright, and next up we have Balder, as you can see. And my team is full 6 stars now as well. Here's the gear, and like I said, I got the set going on right now. As you can see, this, like, the gear kind of looks the same. I couldn't get the weapon, so he's just randomly using the full moon blade. I'm gonna get rid of it as soon as I can get the weapon in. He's a great spirits arrow, as you can see. I don't have everything maxed Right now, it's like literally like one of the last few things I'm gonna do. I've been more concentrating on other things right now, as far as with my gold and everything else like this. But I am gonna get in once I get a chance. So I don't have enough enhancement items right now, so you know, it is what it is. I'll get it there. I'll get there. Skill wise, see right here. Get those up. And the same thing goes, so right here, this is one of them where I had messed up a few times. I was like, why is this not cut on? And then I realized that I had like an orange and a red, or a red and orange, that type of thing. It'll get you once in a while, but once you get used to it, it's fine. Alright, next up, now let me tell you, even though I have two of him, I had to take him out because he wasn't, like, it just wasn't synchronizing properly. So he's gonna stay here. I'm not doing anything with him or anything like that. I am gonna transcend him later, and he's gonna be for PvP. But for right now, with PvE, it's better to do what I'm doing right now. I'm gonna show you. Alright, so my next 6-star is Raina. Raina is extremely useful. She actually does pretty good damage on top of that. Raina, right now, I really don't have any particular set to put on her right now for gold, so she's just whatever is the best right now that I can put on her. When I get more gold sets, then I'm probably gonna work out something that's gonna work with her CC ability, make her CC even more. But for right now, this is what we have going on for her. Once I get more in enhancement tickets, I'm gonna be even stronger. But for right now, this is what it is. Let's see with her right here, and her skill gems that I have on her right now. She's the dedicated lolly that it's okay that she's a lolly. I'm fine with that. Like I'm totally fine with that. Because she almost single-handedly makes all of this work, but I got some other stuff to go along with it. Alright, next up is the homie Scotty. Now, because I am going with a traditional balance kind of Trinity team, he works out really well because he adds DPS on top of what I'm doing. You see right now I got Golden Knight with this too, and we're rocking out with this right now until I get something to go along with this. It's not really working out that way right now, but it will. Now I also have the Golden Knight's dagger, but you'll see why he doesn't have it. Skill wise, what I like about him is that his first skill and his second skill hit the front row, like a whole entire row. Like it doesn't just hit one thing, he's gonna hit a row, and it's literally the front row. Like it's not gonna hit back row or anything like that, but it's gonna hit multiple targets, which is good because I'm going for more traditional, lesser damage and more of a sustained team, which I found works really well. It allows me to get through content that I probably shouldn't get through. Even when the content says that I'm weaker than the content, I can still win, and I like that. So I also like the fact that his shield, the rhyme shield right here, it provokes everybody and puts out frostbite on whatever attacks him and makes him extra tanky on top of that. Reduces the damage received on top of the gear that I already have on him. And then the two people that I have supporting him makes him like almost unkillable majority of the time. Right, so I do want to get some more books on him. I think he's a really good tank, and again with the gems I have right here. Do I have a better blue gem? I don't. Can I evolve this? Let's do that. Equipped. Let's go get rid of that. There we go. And I don't mind the violet gem. I'll get something better for that, I guess, in the future. And I guess I can evolve this stuff too. I have so many of these. I'm fine with this. Not enough. Oh, okay, never mind. But I have more than that. So this is what he's rocking with right now. You got the Frostbite 1 turn, chance to freeze targets for 1 turn. Super good. Restores 1 soul, 10% chance. Again, super good. And then he has the buff effect, the skills, you know, for his buff to make him even more tanky and work out. Super good. Alright. And then last but not least, Miss Stella. One of the reasons why I put Stella in over the cat dude is because Stella overlaps and goes on top of what Freya does. So I have 2 different shields out there at the same time, which makes everybody tanky because now you have to eat through both of their shields and their overall HP health. Alright, so you see she has the full set on right now. It's not anything that impressive. Again, a lot of my I'm getting a lot more power, which I just don't have enough of enchantment stuff right now to, you know, really do anything with it. But, you know, is what it is at this point. Again, she's rocking this set, the evasion rate for her. As soon as I get a weapon for that, we're gonna put a weapon in there to get the gold set for her, so she can do that, and she'd probably be the first one with a complete set, so she'll have the max HP as well. Alright, so her skills, we're not gonna really worry about the nuke, and on the simple fact that it's easier to actually get her to 6-star because she's a 3-star character than most characters, and we're going to talk about that in a second as well. So you see her second skill recalls a dormant memory from the stars, creates a barrier on the target that absorbs up to 160. It creates a green barrier. Freya creates a yellow barrier. I'm going to show you that as well. Excluding soul damage, which, you know, soul damage is still going to do whatever. And restores 1 random buff previously granted to the target. If the buff's already present, is restored and duration is refreshed. So if they already have a buff on them, say like Freya stuff, then she refreshes it or keeps it on there anyway. If they have like a heal over time or anything else on them, like really good. Galactic Blessing gathers energy from the great universe, activates a barrier that allows he absorb up to 170 or plus 1.8 attack all damage, excluding soul damage, for 2 turns. Attack increases by 10% while barrier is activated. Super good. Now Morningstar allows her to act before other people, which is also pretty good. And then Starlight Mystique, the mysterious twilight manifests when the stars shine from all around rather than by one. Stella's attack is increased by 5%, which means increased by 5% for each ally with Stella's barrier, which means that her single target nuke, which I'm going to try to put several books in, being that it's going to be cheaper for her, make it hit all the more harder, which it does kind of hit a little bit good right now. So, with that said, with both of them combined together, and you see this is her stuff that we have going on right now. I need to get her more caster stuff right here, but this is what we're rocking with right now. Do I have a better yellow for you? The yellow is pathetic. Can a shield crit? I gotta get something else better there. I don't know if a shield could crit. Alright, I will just overlap this. That's fine. Alright, so with both of these teams together, let's fight a boss. I still have to do that right now anyway. Alright, we are... I don't particularly need any of them right now, so let's do this. We're on hard right now? Cool. Alright, so I decided to use the bosses instead, and we need to change this because we are now using this. And we are no longer using you. Figure it'd be better to do it this way to showcase it. Alright. Everything looks good. Be better. And I need to unlock more of this anyway. So let's go over here and take him out. I'm almost up. I'm like almost up to the last boss. I have a few left until the last boss to unlock him. It's getting really grindy, and I probably could pull out the win, but I'd rather just work on power right now. Alright, so premise of this team. As you guys see, I have a straight raw nuke. I have a Zodiac memory, which I can shield anybody I want to. And then the big one, create a barrier and shield anybody I want to. Alright, let's get you spinning around. Got the spins. Alright. Alright. You can just nuke. You can nuke as well. Okay, gonna do that. I can try. I don't think this is gonna work, but nope. Alright, so let's do that. Hit everybody, that's fine. Alright, so let's have you do this. Barrier. And I'm gonna show you how OP this is for no reason. Double barrier. Both on now. Now again, for them in the back, you build it up again, and we just keep going and putting damage out. Alright, take you taunt. Spin them around again. And you keep hitting him. That's fine. I don't need to do that yet. I can cause blaze on them. Keep them screwed. There we go. Alright, so he already has blaze on him. Get that nuke. Okay, that's fine. I don't think she affects him with that. Let's keep blaze on you. You resisted it. That's fine. Let's do this. Protect everybody's health. Alright, let's heal him. Sucks for you, buddy, that did nothing. Alright, so can't do anything while that's up. I forgot. This attack. Yikes. You mad? Look like you were mad. Who you hitting? Okay. Protect everybody. Double shield time. The interesting thing about doing this is that the computer does this perfectly. Like, it's like the AI can't do anything. Alright, so she can do hers next turn, so we're not gonna worry about it. Let's force him to attack my tank. Bring in all deeps. Yikes. I don't think this is gonna work, but we'll try. No blaze. Nope. Should be able to get him. Yep. Let's shield everybody. There we go. Let's heal you. Super mad. Big mad. Nah, just hit him. Alright, let's force you. I think he's still affected. He is. You make sure that we Blaze will be nice right now. There we go. Just in case. No, we don't need that. Indeed. It's a fun team. Now, you don't necessarily need Freya or Balder, but the way that the game works, right? Nice. Nice. I needed both of those. So the way that the game works right now, all you really have to do is in the beginning of the game, you get a lot of stuff free, including the codes that they have been giving out lately. You got the FG code, of course. I think that still works. So you can, if you've been re-rolling and trying to go after a whole bunch of, legendary characters, you can get legendary characters. You can have more than I have. I only have two. Actually, I have three, and you can easily go ahead and knock that out. So I'm on 4 right now. We're not gonna do that right now though. But yeah, it's super easy to be able to do that. Now, a lot of people are saying that there is a seed shortage to actually level your characters. Here's the thing: if you choose one from every class, that's the key thing. If you choose one from every class, then you can have a full 60 team, no problem. Well, like normal progression. As long as you're playing and progressing through the story and everything else, they basically give you freely. As long as you get through the story and know how to play well enough to beat the story stuff freely, you can get out of all. This is including with legendary characters, because I'm doing it with legendary characters too. I haven't spent anything to get any of these seeds. It's just naturally is what they give you for every class. Now that's healer, that's support, that's DPS, that's and that's attack. So pretty much, like this Freya, Balder, as you can see right here, again, debuffer Raina, like all these characters, like you don't really get this stuff. Like it just, I mean, you like there's no like you. I guess you probably could pay for it if you want to, but the game will actually give it to you and rewards and things over the course of time, especially in Coco's quest. So you can get a full 60 team. Now, getting a dupe in a different class is where it's going to take you a little bit of grind. So if I wanted to do 60, as you can see right here, I pretty much have him up to 50. If I want to get him 60 of all, you see now I'm up to 12 right now to actually do that. And then you have the outside on top of that you have to actually do it again, which comes to transcend, because you have to get the same character up to that same spot again. You have to get a 60 back up to that point again. So you need those resources all over again. So if I want to do this again with any of these characters, let me show you where I'm at right now with all of them. So I need to find somebody who can evolve. Where is... Alright, let's look at him. See, I'm already just under like 20 on that as it is. Alright, so if I want to evolve... Alright, so I looked at him already. I need somebody from her. I don't think I have anybody that I've been leveling debuffer wise. So let's do it this way. Bag. Other. And see where I'm at right here with all of them. So they do necessarily give it to you. You also get this stuff from beating the harder content and the story. Like, like World 6, World 7, Hard Mode 4, or more Hard Mode Chapter 4, Hard Mode Chapter 5. Also gives seeds as well. Of course, what you get during the daily. Also, you notice I stopped summoning. All of my currency now has been going into me pushing forward, and I didn't want to do that. Well, I got up to 2,000 in hand, so I didn't even know that. I gotta take advantage of that. I'm about to be gold broke again, all over again. So all of my currency has been going into this right now. The last 2 days I've been buying the 550 aeons and the 100 aeons right there, and then spending my hearts on the limited day because I'm trying to push myself through. Show you guys, push myself through all of these missions. So you see, I'm up to this again, and it refreshes on top of that. So you got to knock this stuff out, and that allows you to go after Mei a lot quicker than that. So where am I at with her? Probably not that close or anything like that. Where is she? You see? NPCs, I'm up to 25 now. That's me not spending any money, like, trying to do anything with Aeons. Like, so I'm up to 25. I'm a quarter of the way there at the moment. You know, I haven't even been going hard. I should probably be like at 35 or something like that. But we're gonna get her. We're gonna get her. And plus, this levels you faster at the same time. So it pretty much, it's kind of like how to level fast. But that depends on how you start the game and what characters you have. I don't really have a point to summon anymore right now. My team, for me, to beat the content where I need to beat right now, I think I'm fine. Like, I don't have to summon it anymore. Like, I just, for right now, I'll say that for right now. To get ahead, and because every time you level, is you upgrading your formation as well. Plus, your Zodiac levels every 5, I believe, right now. So that's giving you more power in between that. So, me, it's about leveling now. Leveling is also your power. And summoning right now isn't helping me that much because, like, there's no guarantee that you're going to get that. So I'd rather level fast and then turn around later on and then, you know, summon. Like, that's just me. Also, the whole transcending thing. Transcending, well, I don't think we were ever supposed to be transcending, like, the first 2 or 3 days that the game is out. So people were saying that, you know, like, oh my god, the game is grindy and stuff like that. Like, that's, in most games, transcending is like the next tier up after you upgrade the, like, it's like the limit break, and no game is limit breaking easy. So I don't know why you expected it to be easy in this game. That, like, it's like everybody forgot what these games are about right now and just being kind of a little bit spoiled and expecting to get stuff. All right. So, because I like to do this, I like to give you guys the gamble. I am going to summon once. And we're going to do a free one, too. Because I do actually want to push. Yeah. I do want to push this claim. And I'm hoping to get a Stella. So I can transcend her. Or get anybody so I can transcend them. But all I'm going to do is spend this 300. So, no gold. You only got 1 gold on top of that. Wow. We got, see? We got Raina. That's good enough right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to level this Raina and then I'm going to transcend her. And she'll be the first character that I transcend. Also, before we wrap this up, fusion. I don't fusion too often, to be honest with you guys. I don't even have anybody available to fusion right now. I think I used them. Unfortunate. Yeah, I did use them. All right, I just remembered. All right, so I'll set some characters up to be fused later, so we can gamble a little bit on that. But I'm not using any more currency for summoning right now. I need to get more Aeons to spam out. And yeah, so I will catch you guys again next video. Like and subscribe. Support is super good on these videos. You guys are super nice, and I really appreciate it. Definitely, if you have any other questions, leave them in the comment section below. I'm taking more time in between videos because I just want to have valid stuff to say, test stuff, and then come back and have you something. Like, as you can see right here, I didn't do a video yesterday because I wanted to test stuff and have something valid to say, and I found that literally anybody can have a full 60 team with no problem and have it transcended. You just have to give it a little bit of time and beat the content that's in the game. Like, if you beat the content in the game and go along Coco's route up here, go along all this and just, you know, get all this stuff right here. See, like, we're almost done. So as long as you do that, you'll be fine. You know, like, don't get impatient. You'll be all right. We'll catch you guys later. Peace.